Title: Touch Them, I Dare You. In the vast expanse of human imagination, where stars dance and possibilities are endless, we find ourselves drawn to stories that challenge our perceptions of love, connection, and what it means to truly understand someone different from ourselves. Touch Them, I Dare You is not just a tale of attraction between a human mechanic and an ethereal star sculptor. It's a mirror reflecting our own desires, fears, and hopes about intimate connections in an increasingly complex world. Through Mike and Linta's story, we explore the beautiful truth that real connection transcends physical form. Their dance of attraction, played out through electromagnetic fields and quantum resonance, reminds us that true intimacy isn't just about physical touch. It's about the courage to let someone past our carefully constructed barriers, whether those barriers are made of diplomatic protocols or emotional walls. Linta's ever-shifting form represents the fluid nature of all relationships. Our connections with others constantly evolve, creating new and beautiful configurations we never could have imagined. Mike's willingness to embrace this uncertainty, stepping into the unknown without letting fear hold him back, speaks to the courage we all need when opening ourselves to new relationships. The technical challenges they face together, quantum harmonizers, power fluctuations, and mysterious sabotage serve as metaphors for the obstacles we all encounter in our pursuit of meaningful connections. Just as Mike and Linta must synchronize their electromagnetic fields to overcome these challenges, we too must find ways to align with others to create harmony from our differences rather than letting them drive us apart. Their story reminds us that the most profound connections often come when we least expect them, and sometimes with people or beings who seem entirely different from ourselves. It challenges us to look beyond surface appearances, to find the resonance that exists between all conscious beings, regardless of their form or origin, the humor and playfulness in their interactions, even in dangerous situations, reflect an essential truth about love and attraction, that joy and laughter are just as important as passion and desire. Their witty exchanges and clever wordplay show us that intellectual connection can be just as intoxicating as physical attraction. But perhaps, most importantly, this story asks us to consider what it truly means to be compatible with another person. Is it about physical similarity, shared background, or is it something deeper, resonance of spirit, a harmony of purpose, a willingness to see past our preconceptions and truly know another being? As you reflect on this tale, I invite you to consider your own relationships. What barriers have you built around your heart? What forms of connection have you dismissed as impossible or impractical? What beautiful patterns might emerge if you allowed yourself to synchronize with someone different from yourself? Remember, every great love story, whether between human and star sculptor or simply between two people from different worlds, begins with a moment of courage. The courage to reach out, to risk rejection, to be vulnerable. Like Mike, standing in that maintenance tunnel, feeling the electric tingle of Linta's presence, we all face moments where we must choose between safe distance and exciting possibility. Let this story inspire you to embrace those moments, to dare to touch, to connect, to synchronize with others in ways that might seem impossible at first glance. Because, in the end, the most beautiful relationships are often the ones that challenge our assumptions about what love and connection can be. And who knows, perhaps somewhere out there in the vast cosmos, there's someone whose patterns would harmonize perfectly with your own, if only you're brave enough to find out. So go forth, dear reader, with the courage of Mike and the adaptability of Linta. Let your heart be open to connections that defy conventional understanding. In a universe as vast and wonderful as ours, the only true limit to love is our willingness to explore its infinite possibilities. Remember, every great connection starts with a simple dare to reach out, to be vulnerable, to touch someone's heart in ways that transcend the physical. Are you ready to take that dare? With cosmic affection and quantum resonance. Your storyteller, P. Yes. And if you ever find yourself face to face with a being of living light and shifting patterns, remember Mike's example. Sometimes the most powerful response to an impossible situation is simply to smile, step forward, and say, "Game on."